Yo, 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 right back. Right back. Had to double down on them, on the haters. The wicked one's trying to move, but the righteous shall prevail. Man, all right, so I just left. Uh, my neighbor called me over. My wife and neighbor, they was talking across the street. And that quick, man, we just had a blessing fall right into the hands. You know what I'm saying? Caught that John like a Hail Mary. Yeah, man. So shout out to my neighbor. Hey, man, I was talking shit about the bogus neighbors, but you know what I'm saying? Oh, no doubt, no doubt, Joe. Hold on, hold on, real quick. Yeah, man. But that quick, you know what I'm saying? Blessing landed, caught it like a Hail Mary. Yeah, so she on. I'm assuming 2 3 acres. Look, I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all a pan view. This straight across the street from me. All right. So this woods right here is hers. Okay, that's right across the street. She just gave me access to that land and told me I can go and build another coop over there, dog. Straight up. She like, look, whatever you need to do, you got access to the land. She like, you could clear out a path for you. She said, build it as far as deep in there if you want. She's like, nobody will ever know. You can have as many chickens as you want. I'm like, salute, salute to you. Yeah, man, came through, came through. So I gotta go get a chainsaw, and I'm assuming I'm gonna have to build a replica of this, at least a 10 by 10 in there. Um, because I built this already, I'm gonna be able to cut the time down at least half. You know what I'm saying? Come on, shout out to a real one. Come on, thoroughbred in here, man. Right before the live started, she saw me. She was like, "Hey, you all right?" And I was too upset to really go into detail. I just told her, I'm like, "Yeah, people came up, so on and so forth." And through that, she just became my prepping neighbor. I'm like, "Hey," she's like, "Yeah, I got my food storage. I got all my dry goods, and I got my military food storage for 25 years." I said, "Well, shit, we gonna look out for each other if it ever get bad enough." I said, "You got food, I got bullets." So, man, yeah, yeah, she been a good neighbor thus far. But when the bullshit happened, everybody is suspect. And she came out. She like, "Hey, let me clear my name. That wasn't me." That's how she said it. Country, no, that wasn't me. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. But yeah, right across the street, duck off right into the woods. About to have the you dig back there. You feel me? Yeah, they ain't stopping Nathaniel around ya. You feel me? Hello, salute, salute. So yeah, man, I'm happy now, man. That just brought your boy back up. You feel me? That brought me up right there, man. I was really pissed off and irritated. Now I am irritated in the fact this ain't cheap. If y'all know the cost of lumber and everything right now, all of these materials, what I had to go through just to get this cattle panel, I waited almost a month to have Tractor Supply deliver these cattle panels because of the size of them. They had some issues with the shipping and things like that. So it took a month for something that was supposed to be here in 3 4 days. So that was some bullshit right there. Uh, all in all, what's it do? Hey, y'all, hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm still right here. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. But yeah, man, shout out to my neighbor, man. My wife just pulled up on me. She was sitting here. She like, can we put this on wheels? I'm like, not this one because of just the length of it. But if I did cut it in half, yeah, right on wheels. But I just got to put it over there, permanent structure. So I'm gonna build it out in sections. I'm gonna build uh, my floor, the framing of it first. Go over there with my cattle panels. Get my heavy duty tarp to throw over that. Uh, Simple. I'm gonna make it very simple. Same thing going with these 32-gallon feeders. Man, yeah, we in there. Shout out to my neighbor, man. That definitely brightened up. You know what I'm saying? Brightened up the day. You know, when the wicked, you know what I'm saying? They try to come in and put a wedge in your flow. You know what I'm saying? The righteous find a way to prevail. You know, even though it might not seem like it. Um, Man, we just gotta stay on that path, doing right, man. But I tell you what, I'm irritated because I gotta do all of this. I should be able to exist, you know what I'm saying, freely, living like just living off the earth. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I'm on the pursuit of happiness, and that's just a simplistic life. I ain't bothering nobody. You know what I'm saying? I ain't robbing. I ain't taking nobody wife. You know what I'm saying? I ain't harm nobody. I ain't stealing from nobody. I'm out here chilling, man. I'm in nature. I'm on my own property. I'm boy, I tell you, boy, I tell you. Meanwhile, wicked, dirty people doing all type of stuff. You know, harming children, corporations stealing billions, polluting the air, genocide, all of that stuff. I'm trying to raise some goddamn chicken. Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah. But what a eventful day it has been. Uh, Hold on. Hey, it's that mosquito season. If y'all on, especially if y'all on the East Coast, let me know what y'all be doing for the animals and for yourself for the mosquitoes. Give me some any remedies anybody got out there. Dropping in the chat. It's or you can hop up in it. I just dropped the link if you can suggest anything to me. Hold on, I think I dropped the link. Yeah, link in the chat. She came over to clear her name. Oh, my mama, she did. Oh, my mama. She said it. She was like, I'm just letting you know that wasn't me. Shout out to my neighbor. Yeah, man. Hey, brother Clifton, salute, salute. Yes, sir. Salute, salute, salute. Big salute. Yeah, everybody appreciate y'all pulling up. We have more people in the chat. I should have went live on YouTube because I know I would definitely get more folk, but I just be liking the human interaction. You know what I'm saying? I like the option to have that link available for the folks to hop up, continue, and potentially even build on a different conversation. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, although we talk about, you know, growing, raising our own food, so on and so forth, survivability, all of those things. Hey man, we talking about everything over here. You know, I'm a Swiss Army knife. So I'm not boxed into any particular topic. So it's a link in the chat. Feel free to jump up if you want to talk some dogs, if you want to talk about some relationship, whatever the case is, or if you just want to deal with what's the issue at hand. And that's it. You know what I'm saying? The people came knocking on the door trying to tell me the animals got to go. It's crazy. Like I was saying in my live uh, a few minutes prior to starting this one, uh, the gentleman, and I'm saying that with respect because The officer was, a respectful dude. Um, and I can tell that he was doing his best to give me some wiggle room. So the gentleman told me straight up, he said, "Man, you got the nicest setup I've ever seen. It's a country boy, and that's all he do. He get calls out for animals." He said, "You got the nicest setup I've seen, man." And he was like, "I hate that I got to do this." He's like, "You clearly doing it right. Only thing I didn't do was get my agricultural license." And that's my cautionary, y'all. When y'all getting into this, make sure you stand within compliance and keep up to date with them because they change up on you all the time, and that is all also on me. I'm not gonna never put myself in this position again. I will annually be keeping up with my county ordinance, my compliance, because I don't want to deal with this again. And my licensing. So those are my two flaws right there. You know what I'm saying? Uh, we try to keep it underground. You know what I'm saying? That shoe case money. That shoebox money. You know, we got our 9 to 5, but everybody know you got to have another hustle, man. You trying to figure out a way, trying to figure out a way to put a little extra chili in the house because it's so damn expensive. You know what I'm saying? And boy, I tell you what, this ain't for the faint of heart. For the meek, you got to have thick skin. You got to be really resilient. Uh, you go have months, especially wintertime when they're not producing much. Your egg production drops. You ain't gonna be making, as much money. And in totality, to make up for the bill costs and the food costs of the last couple months, it's gonna take at least a year to recoup all of the money just from my egg production, just to pay for all of this. But I'm looking at it as a long term investment. I didn't want to build something that in the next 2, 3 years I got to tear it down. Or if I have people come up, I'm not proud to show them what I got going on. You know what I mean? Like, right up top, fresh eggs. That, the wifey wanted, she like, "Hey, put that sign up there." You know, I wanted it. I didn't want it to be an eyesore when you drive past. When people pull up, I want to be proud of my craftsmanship, and I want it to be something that lasts. Simple design, but this could be around. I went with pressure treated wood. I didn't skimp. You know, all of this chicken wire, all of this stuff, all of these. Now I did reuse some, latches and things like that. Like I had bought that hinge right there many years ago in preparation, thinking I was gonna need it for my previous coupe. So some things are being reused. Y'all give me 1 second. My neighbor's coming by right now. Stay in here. I ain't going nowhere. Yo, yo, I'm back. I'm back. Yes, sir. I don't even remember what I was talking about, but yeah, I dropped the link if y'all want to hop in here, rap with your boy. You feel me? Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. The mosquitoes, man. What y'all doing? Look, I just got hit that quick, welting up. What y'all do for the mosquitoes? If y'all live in an area where y'all got the issue, like if y'all got any natural remedy other than that off, what y'all do? Any type of natural sprays or remedies? Because down here in Georgia, man, I get ate up, and my blood type, they love it. They love it, man. I'm talking, and my skin welts. I be walking around here looking like Mr. Potato. Yeah, unfortunately though, the only reason why I had roosters is so that I could replenish my flock without having to every year go to feed store and buy new hens. But yeah, that they just dampened that. So roosters will be gone. They'll be in the freezer. They will be in the freezer. Uh, yeah, man. I understand how the old dog men and some of the new dog men feel. You know what I mean? You're doing everything right. Somebody call, complain. You got your setup right, and you might have a dog one or two many, and here they come. Now they taking. You know what I'm saying? Or it just be bull, bro. It be bull. But all of these commercial companies don't have to abide by any of these rules. You look at the dairy industry; these cows be living in deplorable conditions, stacked on top of each other. Chicken stacked on top of each other. Conditions so nasty that they have to pump them with antibiotics to keep them from keep their mortality rates up because it's so nasty, so filthy. Who else was up in here? Okay, okay, yeah, yeah, man. But just got bit again. I should go get some of the citronella spray. But I gotta go ahead and bite the bullet, spend some more chili, build another coop, cross the street, and put some birds in there, stash some birds in there. So, oh, I thought I just knocked down one project and another one pulls up. He says, yeah, those, okay, hold on. My brother Tony says, yeah, those factories, yeah, them factory animal situations be looking pathetic. Hey, bro, I don't even understand if somebody operated. Nah, we ain't even gonna say operate. If somebody's yard looked like that, somebody's home looked the way these facilities are looking, their homes will be condemned. And you talking about, let's say, a puppy mill, right? We seen videos back in the day on the ASPCA, Animal Planet, and stuff like that, and you would see these quote unquote puppy mills and how nasty they were, right? Bruh, this is how these big, large corporations, farm industries is operating, bruh. So brother Tony says, I don't even think the chickens will be able to. Bro, come on. They can't move in many of these situations. They're literally in two by two cages, and they move back and forth just so they can eat and drink water. And they able to move about that much. And then they gotta a conveyor belt that dumps the manure. They in these mesh cages. They defecate. It catches the manure, and periodically, maybe once or twice a day, that conveyor belt moves and drops the feces. That's their non quote unquote free range. Then you find out what's free range or what I know they got another terminology outside of free range, but then you look into it and it's nothing but essentially a big greenhouse. Let's say the greenhouse is 100 yards, but in that 100 yard greenhouse, you talking about they got probably 5, 10,000 birds that's living in there. Literally, every little step they take, they bumping into another chicken. Yeah, I think that's a free range. Then I think they got like grass. No, grass fed would be that's beef and stuff. But yeah, man, you're talking about the way that they able to get away with labeling, and then you see how these actual businesses are ran, and it's like how are they able to operate with these tolerances? But they telling me that having my birds in here where they able to move freely. Ain't nobody stacked on top of one another. And you know, a big sign that your animals is in too close of confine is constant fighting. I got two roosters in here. My roosters ain't fighting. You know, you the hens will pick at each other very shortly, but they got enough space to where they able to roam. Everybody got their own space. And because it's vertical, they able to be up above, out the way. Man, they could just go to their space, they part of the run and be out the way. And then you got the brother saying, you know, he wasn't a brother, but the officer saying, you know, he like, man, this is the nicest setup I've personally seen, bro. And he's like, I hate that I got to do this to you. So it's like, um, I don't even think. Oh yeah, I already read that. Yeah, man, this is unfortunate. It's irritating, but it is what it is. It is what it is. You know, you just gotta roll with the punches. Gotta roll with the punches, man. But shout out to my neighbor. I gotta go up in this crib and figure out if I'm a like. Well, I guess I gotta just go ahead and rent a U-Haul or something because I'm not going through that same situation with Tractor Supply and trying to have them come and deliver more of these cattle panels because that was some bull. That was some straight up bull. But yeah, man, that's how my day has been going. Look at that. Come on, man. Chickens living lavish. Talk about four is your limit, boy. So hey, I'm gonna go do my research, see how I can finesse this. You know what I mean? Maximize my number of birds. Hey, this is just more of a push for me to get my grind on and get out the city limits. Oh shit. Yeah, get out these city limits. I need to get duck off in the country somewhere. I ain't got nobody trying to tell me nothing about nothing. But man, I appreciate everybody for tapping in. This was the improv too. I ain't really had nothing to talk about outside of the book. You feel me? Uh, I need to go and work on these grafting these trees. I need to. I don't feel like it now. This shit just pissed me off. That was gonna be on the itinerary today. Let's see. Yes, sir. Be easy. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna double back. I'm. Oh no, you know what? I can't. My daughter got a choir performance in a few hours, but you see, yeah, I'm gonna jump back on tomorrow morning. I'm gonna get up with y'all. All love, appreciate all the support. Everybody who's stuck in there, rocked out with me. For the future watchers and listeners, go ahead, make sure y'all hype me up, like, subscribe, share to your people. You feel me? Get me in that algorithm. They don't want me to win. YouTube don't want me to be great, and the people around me don't want me to be great. So we out though. Peace.